Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eka Nur Fikriani from class 10 accounting 1 number 12. Here I will tell you about the Timun Mas. Long time ago in the island of Java, Indonesia, lived a couple of farmers. They had married for some years but they had no children. So they prayed to a monster called Buta Ijo to give them children. Buta Ijo was a ferocious and powerful monster. He granted their wish on one condition: when their children had grown up, they had to sacrifice them to Buta Ijo. He liked eating fresh meat of human being. The farmers agreed to his condition. Several months later, the wife was pregnant. She gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. They named her Timun Emas. The farmers were happy. Timun Emas was very healthy and a very smart girl. She was also very diligent. When she was a teenager, Buta Ijo came to their house. Timun Emas was frightened, so she ran away to hide. The farmers then told Buta Ijo that Timun Emas was still a child. They asked him to postpone. Buta Ijo agreed. He promised to come again. The following year, Buta Ijo came again. But again and again, their parents said that Timun Emas was still a child. When the third time Buta Ijo came, their parents had prepared something for him. They gave Timun Emas several bamboo needles, set of cucumber, dressing, and salt. Timun, take testings. Where are testings? These are your weapons. Buta Ijo will catch you. He will eat you alive. So run as fast as you can. And if he will catch you, spread this to the ground. Now go. Timun Emas was scared, so she ran as quickly as she could. When Buta Ijo arrived, she was far from home. He was very angry when he realized that his prey had left. So he ran to catch her. He had a sharp nose, so he knew what direction his prey ran. Timun Emas was just a girl while Buta Ijo was a monster, so he could easily get her up. When he was just several steps behind Timun Emas quickly spread the seed of cucumber. In seconds they turned into many vines of cucumber. The excited Buta Ijo was very thirsty, so he gulped and ate them. When Buta Ijo was busy eating cucumber, Timun Emas could run away. But soon Buta Ijo realized and started running again. When he was just several steps behind Timun Emas, there were bamboo needles. Soon they turned into dense bamboo trees. Buta Ijo found it hard to pass. It took him some time to break the dense bamboo forest. Meanwhile, Timun Emas could run farther. So much for me. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terjemah teks. Dahulu kala di Pulau Jawa, Indonesia, tinggal sepasang petani. Mereka setelah menikah selama beberapa tahun, tetapi mereka tidak memiliki anak. Jadi, mereka berdoa kepada monster bernama Buta Ijo untuk memberi mereka anak. Buta Ijo adalah monster yang ganas dan kuat. Dia mengabulkannya dengan satu syarat. Ketika anak-anaknya sudah dewasa, mereka harus mengorbankan anak mereka untuk Buta Ijo. Dia suka makan daging segar manusia. Para petani setuju dengan kondisinya. Beberapa bulan kemudian istrinya hamil. Dia melahirkan seorang bayi perempuan yang cantik. Mereka menamainya Timun Emas. Para petani senang. Timun Emas adalah gadis yang sangat sehat dan sangat cerdas. Dia juga sangat rajin. Saat remaja, Buta Ijo datang ke rumah mereka. Timun Emas ketakutan, jadi dia melarikan diri untuk bersembunyi. Para petani kemudian memberitahu Buta Ijo bahwa Timun Emas masih anak-anak. Mereka memintanya untuk menunda. Buta Ijo setuju. Ia berjanji akan datang lagi. Tahun berikutnya Buta Ijo datang lagi. Namun berkali-kali orang tua mereka mengatakan bahwa timun emas masih anak-anak. Ketiga kalinya buta hijau datang, orang tua mereka telah menyiapkan sesuatu untuknya. Mereka memberi timun emas beberapa batang bambu, biji ketimun, saus, dan garam. Timun, ambillah. Apa ini? Ini adalah senjatamu. Buta hijau akan mengejarmu. Dia akan mengikatmu hidup-hidup. Jadi larilah secepat mungkin. Dan jika dia menangkapmu, sebarkan ini ke tanah. Sekarang pergi. Timun emas ketakutan. Jadi dia lari secepatnya dia bisa, secepat yang dia bisa. Ketika buta hijau tiba, dia pergi dari rumah. Dia sangat marah ketika menyadari bahwa mangsanya telah pergi. Jadi dia lari untuk mengejar. Dia memiliki hidung sangat merah dia memiliki hidung yang mancung sehingga dia tahu ke arah mana mangsanya lari. Timun emas hanyalah seorang gadis, sedangkan buta hijau adalah monster sehingga dia dapat dengan mudah menangkap taruhan saat hanya beberapa langkah di belakang timun emas. Dengan cepat menebarkan benih mentimun. Beberapa detik mereka berubah menjadi banyak sulur ketimun. Buta hijau yang kelelahan sangat haus, dia meraih dan memakannya. Saat buta hijau sedang asyik makan ketimun, timun emas pun pergi. Namun tak lama kemudian, buta hijau sadar dan mulai berlari kembali. Ketika dia hanya beberapa langkah di belakang timun emas, melempar bambu jarumnya. Segera mereka berubah menjadi pohon bambu lebat. Buta hijau merasa sulit untuk lewat. Butuh beberapa waktu baginya untuk memecahkan api bambunya yang lebat, sementara timun emas bisa berlari lebih jauh. Terima kasih.